Peace and good health, everyone. This is Jay over at Herbal Chemistry. So a lot is going on with the forest fires out in Canada, especially, with the aftermath and the air quality and the smoke and everything that's going on here on the East Coast. So I took the time, I came out here in the middle of the forest to honor and respect, show some gratitude to the trees that are here with me right now, because just like that, they could be gone tomorrow. I find it really important that, we find the time to live in the now and be able to enjoy the isness of being. So with that being said, I want to dive just a little bit deeper on how this poor air quality is having a direct effect on our health, and to how that can kind of lead to exacerbating pre-existing conditions. So if you find yourself exposed, which most of us are, we want to understand that detoxification on a cellular level is going to be necessary. The lungs is literally one of the fastest ways to send particles into the bloodstream. So if you really think, traditionally THC, inhalers, other medications and things like that, they can carry things into the bloodstream faster than products that are ingested. And as we're looking, we got all of these superheated particles flying way up into the atmosphere. They're interacting with, whatever was trailed chemically in the sky. And these particles are now having like an ionic or electrical charge that may bind and stick with whatever was trailed chemically up in the sky. Now you have these heavier, denser particles that are going to come back down just like ash, and they're going to settle and they're going to bring these particulates back down to us. Okay, so we want to keep in mind that we're being exposed to some very interesting chemicals that may or may not have been changed. So looking on the outside, the traditional Western approach would be to isolate and go after the most noteworthy or most notable thing, which is going to be our respiratory system. So, using herbs like mullein and Indian tobacco and mint, those are things that are going to help us on the surface with the respiratory conditions. But we want to keep in mind that as we've been breathing things in, they've already had an opportunity to get into the bloodstream. So it's really, really important that we don't just look at what's on the surface. We want to make sure we do the deep cleaning. We want to make sure that we get into cleaning the kidneys, making sure that the kidneys can evacuate things like metal and toxins. We want to assist the liver. We want to make sure we're assisting the bloodstream. That's going to be extremely key. Why? Because it's the blood that's going to get affected first. All right. So if you guys want to see a little bit more on some of the natural herbs that we can use to help support these organ systems, just leave a comment below. And listen, guys, stay safe, stay detoxing. All right. Peace and good health. Bye-bye.